Good afternoon, everyone. Today's topic is interesting. It's reviewing video games. Something that a lot of us feel like, I could do that. I just sit down, play a game, and then say whether or not it's good or bad. But you get a lot of shit for that, don't you? Have you ever watched a review and gone, I don't agree with anything that dude said? And I hate that he gave that game the score that he gave it. So, at what point can we review games? What makes you able to review games? You know, it's not like you have a degree in fine video game construction and creation, wink, but you can't just look at a game and go, oh, that's bad, or oh, that's good, and this is why with a score. That just doesn't make sense. You need to explain it. You need to be able to sit there and go, okay, well, this is wrong, but this is wrong, but these three things are right, which is what our reviews are. But they give them a score at the end, and that score can completely change how people see a game. Literally, I've heard people ask, okay, so what did the reviewer give the score of? And I told them, oh, it got a 7.5. And the guy I was talking to went, I'm not getting it then. And I was like, really? You're not gonna get this game? Because it was a good game. Can't remember what, but it was a good game. Don't ask me why. I can't remember. Just nah. But when a person gives a score to a game, this is being quantitated by little things. A lot of reviews, I feel, are more comparisons to the predecessor than honestly giving a score. And I kind of wish this whole if it's below like a 9, it's not good. I wish that stigma would go away. Because below a 9 is still a good game, logically speaking. I mean, if you want to talk about an average game, like an average first person shooter put out by a company, that should be a 5 if it's average. It should be a 5, not a 7, but a 5. We need to have this scale balanced. Balance your grading scale before you start reviewing a game, please. I hate seeing a game, it's like, oh, that game got a 7 out of 10. Well, it's not that good. That's because the grading scale is imbalanced. The mind of a gamer. We're mad. I prefer, if I do a review, I prefer to recommend a game, not so much give it a score. It's like, well, if you liked X, Y, and Z, this is your game. If you did not, don't. But if you're on either end, if you didn't like it, or you did, or you either you didn't like it, oh, that's a weird phrasing. If it's you don't like this type of game, but you don't hate it. If it's like, you're completely neutral, you're Switzerland about this game. If you're neutral, you need to consider people who like the game style, people who don't like the game style, and people who are neutral about the game style. You have to review a game with those three people in mind. The person who likes it, they're sold already. You don't have to sell them. A neutral person, you're gonna have to, go, well, this is more unique than this type of game you might have played because of X. That's how you sell me on a sports-based game or a racing game. I'm sort of, whatever. But I saw a game like Twisted Metal, and I was like, dude, that game looks kind of fun. I want to play that, but I have an Xbox, so it's like, I accept it for what it is. And then you have to be willing to accept that if someone doesn't like the game and you like it and you say something nice about it, they're probably going to go, well, I don't like it. I don't like your opinion. I don't like the game. Yada, 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 yada. You just got to punch them in the face and just go, it's your opinion. There's a phrase that goes, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, and everybody thinks theirs doesn't stink. Reviews shouldn't be an opinion. It should be a quantitative count of this was done right, this was done right, this was done terribly, and that's how you should judge your game. Not by comparing it, but by considering it. Do it the right way, not the wrong way. that will save you a lot of flack from like 80% of people. That's better than saving you from 20% of the people. Because when you have 80% of the people going after your ass, that's not good. Trust me, it's not good. Nonetheless, reviews are to be treaded lightly around. Take it for granted most of the time. Otherwise, just read them. See what the person has to say. Then play it for yourself. That's a review. Then you tell your friends, oh, I played this game. We played this other game. It's kind of like this game that I played. So you should probably go pick up that game. That makes sense. That's how you should review a game. Sell it to the person. Sell it to a person. Don't sell it to a people. People are stupid. A person is smart. If you know where that quote's from, you're awesome and from the 90s. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I will see you tomorrow.